Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is another video of a woman in a healthy relationship sharing her own experience, because on this channel we are going to be looking at people in healthy relationship more, because we want to glean from their experience to see what they're doing that is working for them, and how we can position, especially as single ladies, or even if you're married, there's still way out. You can still turn that marriage around when you guys decide collectively to do the right thing. So yeah,
healthy
let's
relationship,
hear what
and
this
I want to
young
caveat
woman
this.
has
With a
to
man,
say.
can you stitch this video and talk about?
Let's start
I'm in
from
my
the
first healthy relationship, and I want to caveat this with a little bit of background on me and some of my previous relationships. One, I definitely have some daddy issues, but they're not the normal type of daddy issues that you'd think. My relationship with my dad, he's one of my heroes, but to the point where I realized once I started therapy that I was looking for people that were similar to him. So they would have had positive traits as well as the negative traits. But I went to look for people that had more of the negative traits and needed saving, I guess. So obviously that got me in a cycle.
whoa, the savior mentality. And this is actually destroying a lot of women, because they are looking for men that are worth saving, so that they can have that bragging right that, oh, I saved him. He's the reason, I'm the reason why he's this good. God have mercy. Because imagine this, I said she has good
Cycle
relationship with
of,
her
especially being
partner.
the firstborn in an
Hey,
immigrant family, being the eldest daughter, all this always got me in a cycle of always looking after other people. Then comes along G. G has made me question myself a lot. I think that's the best way to put it. He has made me think about the person that I am, the person that I want to be, and how to be the best version of myself. I have never been loved in such a selfless way that I don't even know how to explain it. I'll just give you a few examples of things that really stand out to me. Whilst I've been in therapy, I'm figuring out my relationship with parents, family, tradition, culture, all of these things. Here's a man that's come in, and for example, on a Sunday, he cooks for my mum and dad and me so that I can start work on a Sunday. I'm self employed. But what that's done is taken a burden.
let me tell you something. Because she said she's an immigrant, so of course she's from Africa. Let me tell you something. Maybe because they're okay, they're immigrants, so their parents, to a large extent, they are used to that. Because even the parents, they must have changed their routine too. Because here in my country, Nigeria, the women are the ones expected to do house chores. Like it's expected as a woman that, oh, you are the one that will take care of the house, whether you are working or not. As a woman, you take care of the house. But I just love the fact that our people of our generation are beginning to choose the better men that know that two of us are working, so that means the two of us also need to to an extent work in the house. But thanks to the fact that labor is cheap in my country, so most households have house helps. A lot of women have more than two or even three in the house to to share the work, so the workload is less on one person. So that's also a very big offload for people. But you see the area of cooking, you're not cooking for your husband. Why are you allowing another person cook for your husband? You want your mate to take your husband away from you? I'm not even kidding you. That's literally the conversation we're having with women in my country. Because why would another woman be cooking for your husband while you are there? Why would another woman be washing for your husband, doing laundry for your husband? So imagine an African woman, an African mom coming to your house and your husband is in the kitchen cooking. That's to them, that's like a huge taboo. That's a taboo, because what we heard growing up, is this how you're going to cook for your husband? Is it what you're going to be doing in your husband's house? You're going to be lazy in your husband's house. No man will live with you. Your husband will just chase you away.
Off me, and it means that I can see my mum and dad near enough every week without them feeling like I don't want to see them, when actually that's never the reason. It's just that sometimes I'm super busy. He spoils my parents as if they're his parents. He's never asked for anything in return. I've even got to a point where I've told him off for spending so much, because as an African child, if you go through all these things and you get all this trauma, go to Banker Mum and Dad's. If they are offering stuff, take the food, take whatever. No, this man doesn't do that. Every single morning he makes me a cup of tea, to the point where he was once away. I had to make my own cup of tea to start the day. That's how I start the day, and it makes me feel very relaxed, comfortable, get ready for the day. I had to make my own, and it was so bad I cried. I cannot remember the last time I cooked in the kitchen, to the point where even I ended up being a hand model this year, because my new nail tech who, by the way, G found the person to do my hair before she opened, and she that also has where the nail tech is. Anyway, back to the whole hand model thing. So
Hey, that's a big deal. See, she cannot even remember the last time she was in the kitchen. Oh my god, that's my favorite part. I love that. What? No, this is good. No wonder she says
my nail lady always says how pristine my nails are. Why? Because I don't do any heavy lifting. I don't cook. I went what, 28 years of my life being, no, well, obviously not the whole 20 years, but I cooked a lot for family. I look after people. Like I said, I'm the eldest daughter, and all of a sudden here's come this man that I don't even have to think about cooking. I don't have to think about food most of the time because he decides what we're going to eat. Again, as someone that's self-employed, as the oldest child, as the eldest daughter, sometimes I just need someone to make those decisions for me and take off that load. In terms of our relationship, he brought up going to therapy together to make sure that we're always in a healthy space, not because anything's wrong, just to make sure that we're always in a good space. He has only ever raised his voice once to me, and that's because I nearly crashed the car and killed us both, so he had every reason to be scared. When we're sat down eating, if I've forgotten a condiment, for example, I will say, oh crap, I forgot the vinegar. Good to get up, this man's already up. Even if he's halfway through eating something, he will get up, go to the kitchen, come back, bring it. And I've noticed he does this at my mum and dad's as well. When we're at my mum and dad's, he always serves me first, and then my mum, because my dad will always serve my mum first, and then my dad, and then himself. As an African child, I can't even tell you, just these little things that I notice when you say to yourself, I need.
Let me tell you, as an African girl myself, these are not little things. These are like gigantic things. These are not little things, my sister. These are like the whole world. What? Nah, a man that does this for a woman, that means every other area will be good.
A partner, someone that's going to think about me.
Nah.
Absolutely amazing. In the business, like I said, I run my own business. It's a marketing agency. He is not someone that is online. He has taken the time to learn what I do, learn how I create content so we can help, to the point where we've now started a podcast because it was like, okay, well, at least it's something fun that we can do together. I'm not that bothered about what happens with this, but you have your goals, you decide, whatever else, and it's something that we're doing together. Now, I feel I have been loved before, but I've never been loved in such a selfless way, and I literally sit and cry sometimes because the way my dad is with my mum, the way my brother is with his fiance, it is such a beautiful relationship that it got to a point where when my ex was working away, I was just the third wheel. I was even joking yesterday about how a couple of years ago on Valentine's Day, I was my mum and dad's third wheel, and there's a picture of us three holding champagne. They always used to make me just feel so crap. Like, girl, you are not loved. This is like whatever you think love is. You're seeing it and you know what you have isn't love. And then this man's come along and I'm always like, everything he has done to me and like, don't get me wrong, we're both not perfect. We both still have to work on ourselves. But it's just proven that when it's the right person, it's the right person. And I can't believe, I don't believe in wasted time, because my ex taught me a lot of what I needed that I've then built on. But I always think about how much I've been through, how much trauma I've been through, and the fact that if I'd have had a partner like this from the beginning, loved myself enough to wait for the right person, I would be in such a different place right now. But that's okay, because I'm only 30. I still get to live life now. I still get to set new expectations, new standards, because I'm worthy. And not only do I believe it, I have a man that reinforces that every single day without me even asking.
If you're in a healthy
That's so beautiful. When you love yourself enough, and that's the lesson I learned in my 30s, and I want to lie. When you love yourself enough, there's a way you reflect in every decision you make. There's a way you reflect in the way you carry yourself. There's a way you reflect in the way you present yourself. It makes you wait for it. Just like I've not been dating for a few years now because I'm ready to wait and I don't mind. But I'm maybe I'm becoming too comfortable being single. It's beginning to get worrisome. But of course, I don't mind. Do you get? Like I've become so comfortable with myself that it's okay. That being in a relationship does not have to define you. And I heard a story yesterday of a lady I know that she's so desperate now that she's just putting herself where she's not supposed to be. And this is somebody that I used to look like, oh, this girl is so pretty that nobody will even joke with her. Meanwhile, she's not the one that doesn't even love herself enough. So men are now discarding her like I don't I don't want to talk about that. But guys, this is beautiful. This is how it should be. Oh, love is beautiful when you're with the right person. That's all I can say. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Take care of yourself. Bye.